Good morning, good morning.
Friday morning, huh?
It is Friday morning update, and we just thought we'd come on and kick off the weekend with some real estate information. How's everyone doing? Can you believe it is June? But we're headed into a weekend in case you don't know what day it is or what time it is. It's Friday, and we're headed into a weekend since the days now just run together.
TGIF. Well, things are changing. Our office is opening on Monday.
Yay.
So it's at 25% capacity, but that's usually not a problem because we're not usually all there at once. So that's exciting. Things are getting ready to move, open up. It's going. Okay, looks like we just got some things happening there. All right, we're back.
Things are starting to move. Phones are starting to ring.
Wait a minute, they're live. I know exactly where they are. Let's give them a call.
Oh my goodness. So
airplane mode comes in very handy when you're doing that. We don't always remember it, but we try to. So, good morning, TGIF. Here we are. We've got statistics. We've got Facebook. We've got Instagram. We've got YouTube. We are live and in person. And what do you got, Lisa?
yeah, we just thought we'd talk a bit about the market and what's happening here. We've seen a lot of activity with buyers, especially out of area buyers that are thinking about moving into the area because we live, in such a beautiful, gorgeous place here at the beach. We've got it all here: agriculture, ocean, beach, hillsides, views. We've got it, and it's been a lot of phone calls from people looking for a new place to come and nest, shelter in place, or just have a different lifestyle. So also people that are now going to be allowed to work at home. They need another bedroom. They want a different life. And we've just had a lot of calls for people like that.
Yeah, it's funny. Last night our son came home, and he's gone a lot, and said, hey, you know what? What do you do different at the office than you can't do at home? And I looked at him and I said, well, we can do the same things, but it's just more conducive to work to be at the office. And he said, what's that mean? He said, well, not that much. We can do it all right here, so.
Right.
Let a 16-year-old get to the truth very quickly. It's just a lot more fun to be at the office around people, the hustle bustle, instead of, going, oh my gosh, look at this project we could be doing, or that project we could be doing, and we always have a lot of projects.
Well, yeah, and we don't have young children at home, so I can't imagine, the people that have been home homeschooling young kids or having young kids and working. It's just been a crazy time testing all of our capacities are stretching in every way.
And the restrictions are kind of brutal. I mean, I guess in the gym, social distancing, the 6 feet isn't enough. You need to be 12 feet if you're at the gym. They're supposed to open a day, Friday. And
I haven't heard from, we belong to more than one, and haven't heard from anyone that they're opening yet.
Yes, the more gyms you belong to, the more in shape you are. We figured that out. So.
Well, yeah, that kind of went out the window, but I'm ready to go. So back to the market. The inventory still is very, very tight. There are buyers in the market. The rates hit record lows again yesterday. They are under 3%. 15-year interest rate 2.5%. 30-year interest rate 2.75%. So it's just crazy, the interest rates. But the other side of that is inventory. The things that are clean and nice and priced right are getting multiple offers right now. The spring season didn't happen like it normally would have, so that spring season is being pushed. It's going to happen, and things are coming on faster to the market now that things are easing up a bit. We can show property. We're of course following all the safe guidelines. I have the information. We have a nice little pictogram here. You probably can't see this, but of course sanitizing the properties and going in with masks and limited people and social distancing, but it is possible, of course, to show property. So we are happy to do that. We've done a lot of virtual showings and video showings and things like that when we couldn't show property, but we can now. So if you're thinking about selling, it's really a great time because the buyers are in the market and they're looking for something to buy.
Yes, it's very slim pickings on the inventory, but they're still coming on. In fact, we have some statistics. Are you ready for your statistics?
Ready?
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let me grab the statistics. It wouldn't be a meeting without a statistic. This is not a meeting for the sake of having a meeting. Okay. So, this is what we've got here. Ventura County single detached homes. And I love this on Instagram because it's all backwards, so you'll have to listen very closely. Lisa, you want to go through it?
Yeah, so you see this is May 19 versus May 20. So you can see our new listings are down almost 28%. But year to date they're down 22%. So I think people think that the market has just stopped, but it hasn't. I mean, of course the volume has gone down, but not to the degree that people think, and we certainly haven't seen prices come down.
Well, and I would also think that that's people under the COVID-19, they don't feel like they want people through their houses right now, and they're holding back to see kind of what happens. So I would think that's part of the reason that the listings are being pushed down. Not that the fact that people aren't moving or don't want to sell, it's just like what kind of crazy things are going on. And it's really, even though that's a 28% down, that's the month of April versus the month of
May.
Month of May in 19 versus the month of May in 20. I lost a month there somewhere. There's still, as we get through these numbers, it gets better.
So then the sold listings for May, because remember, April we were shut down, so pretty much shut down. So I would expect this number to be, sold listings are down 54%, if you can't see that, for the month of May of 19 to the month of May of 20. And then year to date though, it's down about 18%, 17.98% year to date. So that's really not considering everything that's going on and how everything got shut down. To be down less than 20% year to date is really not, as huge of a slowdown as I think people are thinking. So that's why we're doing these videos, to make sure people understand what the real statistics are, what the real numbers are, and that the market is still moving.
Yeah, because if you remember back to it was 2 weeks ago, we did this, the market update, and listings were down 94%. So, now when we look at sold listings, they're only down like 18%. You can see that even though things have changed, numbers are gyrating very quickly, it's not all doom and gloom. In fact, as we go deeper.
Yep, here we go. This is average days on market. So the month of May 19 to 20, it's down 10%. And then year to date, it's down 10.94%. So down 11% about for year to date, days on market. So they're going down. I mean, your house is staying on the market less time. So when you put it on, it's selling. As long as it's, looks good, it's clean, it's priced right. They are moving.
Yeah, so if you're a seller and days on market are going down, that's a seller's market. If you're a buyer and days on market are going down, that's an indication that you need to move quickly and be ready to go. Be pre-approved, have your proof of funds as far as your down payment or where that money's going to come from, and get in the fray of things, because it's not unheard of to see multiple offers. A lot of multiple offers.
Yeah, there's stories this last week. I mean, things getting 15 offers, 8 offers going over asking price, and that's just a function of good old economics, supply and demand.
Yes. Okay.
So average sales price, May of 19 to May of 20, it's up 4, and then year to date, it's up 8% sales price. So that is, great time to be a seller. It's just a great time right now to be a seller if you've been thinking about it.
And it's a great time to be a buyer. I mean, if you know, hey, the market prices are going up, you don't think, oh my gosh, nobody's making offers, I'm going to make a lowball offer. Well, this isn't a lowball offer kind of market.
No.
Even though a lot of people think it is, it's not. It's a market that people are serious. People that are in this market are serious. They want to move. They want to get someplace where they're a lot more comfortable than where they are now. So that brings us to list to sales price. And it's down fractionally, it's down minus 0.34. So that basically to me says it's flat. But year to date, it's up 0.5%. So that's telling me that's flat. So prices are just solid as a rock.
Yeah, so it's saying that things that they're selling, and another statistic I saw said they're selling at 98.9% of list price. So as long as the list price is in line with what the market feels the home is worth and it looks good, they're selling for that price or more in our experience in the last couple of weeks. So that's really just a great indicator. You know, we did a video a couple of weeks ago and talked about the fact that the prices versus the interest rates, that, you know, most people buy a house based on the payment. How much is it going to cost me every month? I mean, we rarely have someone want to talk about the sales price. They want to talk about the payment. So the sales price is not necessarily going to affect the monthly payment as much as the interest rate is. So with interest rates at this level, if they even go up, you know, to 4%, it's going to change the monthly payment more dramatically than the purchase price. So keep that in mind. We don't foresee the interest rates going up in this environment, but you know, it seems like a lot, but I mean, under 3%, it's just unbelievable.
Well,
I think it's less than the car loans. Payments. Right now, of course, new cars, they're all free. Free, zero interest, no payment for 3 months. They're trying to move product too, but it's just really an incredible time.
It is, and that's why it's so important to get with a lender, and we've got a lender to get you with, no problem, before you start shopping for a house. Because that way you know exactly what your payment's going to be on the price. Usually people get approved for a lot more house than they want to buy. I mean, they don't want to see X amount of dollars go out of their budget for a house. But when it's rent versus buy, right now it's a critical time. I think you can step in the market and just pay either the same or just a little bit more and own the property.
Right. So it's a great time to be in the market. The real estate numbers are really not as, I would think, glaring as some people think they're going to be. And we're happy to answer your questions if you have any questions or concerns. If you have been furloughed from your job and you know have questions about that and what your options are, please give us a call sooner rather than later. It's always better to have a strategy quickly when something happens like that.
Yes, I'm telling you, right now it's critical on who you choose. We want you to choose Lisa and I for all your real estate needs.
Give us a call. We're excited to talk to you. We are working all weekend, so visit us at GaryandLisa.com.
Your real estate edge.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.